Hi, it's Miles from 600miles.com. You're going to send your stuff out to get it chromed. You need to take it all the way apart, completely dismantle the lenses, even though they don't look like they come out. Those red dots, that's actually the lens. When you buy a new lens, if you can buy one anymore, here's what they look like. You got these little posts there, and you just use a soldering gun and melt it back together. But what you're going to have to do now is use a soldering gun and melt them off. So this is what it looks like fully dismantled. This one's been re-chromed, but not well. I had a chrome shop in Santa Clara, California, re-chrome these, and they just kind of did it on a budget and didn't do it very well. So you can see the pits in it right there. So on the back of the reverse lamp, there's a nut and a black ground wire. But you got to take these off before you try to remove that screw right there. You take a soldering gun and you want to push these tabs, these pieces of plastic, up. You don't want to just melt the whole thing off. You want to use those things over again. I got this old school soldering iron. It's 110 volts. And you start melting it so that you're going in an upward direction. So you're melting it upwards. So you have something to use again when you go back, put them back on. You want to do this with a fan blowing on you, because melting plastic is not the best smelling stuff. Anyway, you do that and then they come out. Alright, here it is, naked, with all the reflectors and lights, lenses off. So you can send it out this way and get it re-chromed. Here's the pile of parts I took off. The next thing I'm going to do is buff out all these lenses and then put them back on. All the lenses I buffed. It's really rare to have an original one of these. It's not broken. This one's original, and I was able to clean it up. And then these got cleaned up. You see how they're shiny. I have a whole video on buffing plastic, but basically all I do it on is this old buffer that I bought like 40 years ago. It's a bench grinder. I took the grinder wheels off and I use this. This is for plastic buffing. You use white compound. If you're cleaning up metal and you need to take a lot of metal off, you get black compound. And then if you're buffing aluminum or other metals like that, I use rouge, and that one's kind of brownish. So here's what it looks like right now. I put the sockets back in. I tested the light bulbs with my battery charger. And I put the ground wire back on. If you have overspray on a rubber gasket like this, just sandblast it. Comes out really good. Then you can black paint it if you want with SEM bumper coater, or use it as is. So here it is after blasting. It took like all of maybe 5 minutes. This one had white or yellow paint all over it. But see, this one's still, it's really pliable. A lot of them you find are rock hard and they crack when you do this. So I'm going to paint this and I'll come back. So there it is, painted black. Make that the bottom. Other pieces. painted black.